be strong in this time, son. I'm a survivor. I will survive. I will survive. And I'm a firm believer. We'll forever shine just to stay alive. That simple means it. Nobody can hold me man. Nobody can drain my energy. Nobody can hold me sick. I will not allow negativity. Nobody can hold me man. Nobody can drain my energy. Nobody can. Nobody can. Everybody show me some strength. No weakness. Show me a lion. No, put it up, put it up. Strength. No weakness. Show them who we are. Put it up, put it up. Strength. No weakness. Show me a lion. No, put it up. Everybody's strength. No weakness. Show them who we are. Not when you're old. Your enemies, they must tremble. Your enemies, they must tremble. Yo, not when you're old. Everything has to humble. Everything has to humble. I'm a go-getter. I just go hard. I just go hard. And I'm a kind of fellow. Put my trust in God. Put my trust in God. That simple means it.
Are you thinking of a Grenadian Christmas but unable to travel? Well, we've got the next best thing to being home for Christmas with the My Grenada box, specially packaged with lots of Grenadian goodies to help remind you of the taste of home. Having a My Grenada box is easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit our website at mygrenadabox.com. Click to make your purchase and voila! In just a few days, it's at your doorstep. My Grenada box, a taste of Grenadian goodness.
I spend my life away, but this is where I wanna be. My little piece of the ocean is all I need. If it was up to me, I'll never leave.
Yeah. You gotta be firm in this time, son. You gotta be strong in this time, son.
Yeah, man, big up Uno self. Hey, yeah, big up to my I got that from my friend Diane Winter Funday, a resident Jamaican. Big up Uno self. I think me and Diane hanging out too often, eh? Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome to the ride. Welcome to Tuesday on the ride. Welcome to Tuesday on the ride. How you guys doing? How everybody doing? Let me see who's first. Let me see who's first up. Let me see who's first up on the ride. Corinne! Corinne! You are first. You are first. Welcome, Corinne. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, Corinne. And also Samantha Dixon. Thank you so much. Welcome. Angel, big up yourself. How you doing? Jackie Chaitan, Deborah James, big up yourself. I see you. I see you. I see you. I want everybody to share the program and invite a friend, invite a new friend, because today I wanna do something brand new today, right? And I want everybody involved in this, right? Today, well, as you know, last week we was talking about this new ride-along thing that we're introducing. It's our new headphone, our new series of headphones, right? It's what I'm wearing there is called Riders. See, it's Riders, right? So our new Riders. So I want to start giving out some Riders, right? So I want to start giving out some Rider headphones to some of our favorite viewers. So you, and you. Yes, I want to start giving away some headphones to you guys. So starting today, I'm going to start giving out headphones. But it would only go to some of the most loyal ride-along viewers, right? These headphones right there, they're Riders. Again, they're Riders, right? And they have some special features. But it only gonna go to the most loyal ride-along viewers, right? So let me see who some of the most loyal ride-along viewers are. I see Deborah, I see Christine Alexis, I see Patsy, I see Deborah, I see Jackie Chaitan, I see Anne Marie, I see Dolores Sylvester, I see Patsy Emmons, I see Christine saying me. Jackie Chaitan, I share. Just share. I will tell all you how I'm gonna get these headphones in your hands. Free. I'm going to give it away to some of the most loyal Ride Along viewers. Hey, how you doing, Faith? How you doing? For Christmas. Yeah, for Christmas, of course. For Christmas. But you guys have to listen. If anybody leave the program from here on, you're not going to find out how you could get his headphones. I want you to get his headphones, right? So don't leave. Keep watching because I'll tell you how to win these headphones. But these headphones, they come in various shape and sizes, right? And all kind of different styles. I want to show you guys. So you guys see this one. These are one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite. And we also, hey, Wendy, how you doing? Pick up yourself. I have another one. Those are, make sure I ain't lose nothing that comes in the box. These black, I love this black, right? So let me show you guys this black one right here. I love this black one. And you guys tell me which one you like better. If you like the black one, or if you like the red and black, right? So the black one, the Black Riders. 8, 7. Yeah, the Black Riders. Hold on. Hold on. Right. So the Black Riders. I have to hold on. I have to just send a message there to somebody. Right. So let me tell you guys how you win. Before I tell you how to win, I'll show you what the riders look like. So the Black Riders, which one you prefer? You like the black? Like the black? See, the black is hot, right? Riders. See? Yeah. Riders, the black. Love the black as well. So those are the blacks. But it goes a little step further. Somebody's gonna win. You like the red? Nafisia, you like the red? Okay, so this is the red. This is the Red Riders, right? It's a Bluetooth headphone. It's also wired. It's wired and Bluetooth. It's 2-in-1. It's 2-in-1. The Riders, the black, they Bluetooth, and they're also wired. So those are the black, right? Black for sure. Andre, you like the black? But get this, right? Guys, keep locked in this. So you got the red. But here's what I want to show you guys again. We have these, right? We have these. Those are the bomb. Those are what we call the advance. But those are earbuds and speaker all in one. These are my favorite as well. You guys just know I just love the gadgets, right? All right, so let me show you this, right? These riders here are earbuds and speaker. So what I mean is that in the box right here, they're earbuds. So you could take it out like so, right? And put it in your ear. It's earbuds. They're earbuds, right? But if you don't want to listen to the music in your ear, it has a built-in speaker right there. So let me show you guys. So this is a built-in speaker. You don't want to put it in your ear. You got a built-in speaker. You just put it in like this and you start playing music. So right. So this is the advance. So this is earbuds and it's also speaker. This is really cool. This is my favorite as well. So I'm gonna give away one of these items right here. Somebody's gonna win either one of the earbuds or one of the headphones. I'll tell you guys how. You love it? Yeah. All right. I got to show you one more, right? So these are hot as well. Hot off the press. The new riders are here. So this one here, guys, right? Those riders are really cool. The earbuds are inside, but it's not only earbuds, guys. You see right at the side, right there, they're phone chargers. So when it's a power pack and an earbud caddy all in one. So if your phone die, you could charge your phone up with power pack. It's a great gift item. So somebody's gonna win, and they're fully airproof as well. It's all Bluetooth. Somebody's gonna win one of these riders gadgets. I'm gonna go with my my red for tonight. All right. So somebody's gonna win one of these headphones on Friday. But in order to win on Friday, you have to listen to the program every day of the week. You got to listen today. You got to listen and watch tomorrow. You got to listen and watch on Thursday. And on Friday, I'm going to give away those riders. Okay? Coming down to the end of the program, I'm going to give you a keyword. And that keyword, you use that keyword, and that's how you are going to win. So that's why it's for only the diehard fans, the diehard fans. And no matter where you are, we're paying the shipping and everything like that. You're going to win yourself a rider. And I must also say that nobody else have this riders yet. It's not even out in stores. So you'll be the first to rock the riders. And when you get the riders, because we believe in safety, everyone gets a free mask. Everyone gets a mask. The rider's mask comes in the package. So the mask and the headphones, we even put in a hand sanitizer inside it for you guys because we want you to be safe. So the new riders hitting the market, it's brand new, blazing, amazing sounding headphones from Ridealong. It's called the new riders, and we want everybody to check it out. If you want more information on these brand new riders, you go to Riders, spelled RYDERS, song.com. That's riderssong.com, and find out more about these headphones. It's the hottest thing on the market, guys. It is the best gift for Christmas. Riders Sound. All right. Somebody's gonna win this. Good night to you, Deslin. Tamika, yeah. All right, Veronica, yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. You know, right along, we always go the extra mile, right? We always go the extra mile. Okay, so let's get back into the program. Remember, you guys have to stick around for the entire show for the keyword for today. All right. Do not leave, because if you leave, you wouldn't hear the keyword. It's random. Okay. All right, guys. Today's program, very interesting program today. I wanted to do this program to talk a bit about a story that we covered a few weeks ago. And I had to go back and do an update on the story because it was so touching. And what was so alarming is what's happening now. I want to play the clip of the mother. Before I play the clip, let me bring everybody up to speed with this story. So a few weeks ago, we covered the story. Miss Berkeley, her daughter, young teenager, she went out to a party. She and a couple friends. And 6 big hardback women beat this little child to a pulp until she ended up in a coma, right? For days. And if that wasn't bad enough, right? Some of them was even going around almost boasting about it. Anyway, they were arrested. The mother continued to keep everyone up to date on the progress of her daughter. She was in a coma for a number of days. But to make matters worse, right? To make matters even worse, let me show you guys what's happening right now. The mother is now getting threats. Take a look at this, guys. I'm going to come back and talk a little bit more about it. Check this out.
Happened recently. There have been some threats in regards to my safety, and I'm making sure that I put it out there, just in case, because you can't be too careful. I won't put myself in harm's way, but I won't take any threat lightly as well, because I'm not going to be the one to say, oh, nobody can do me nothing, or nobody can hurt me, or nobody can this, or nobody can that. Because once it's being said and once it's in the street and it's being talked, then either it goes so or it near goes so. And in the beginning, there was an advance being thrown around that I should drop this case. And they'll take care of me and my family and Kayla.
Yeah, I love this black one.
I didn't give any light to it. I ignored what was said. And recently, um, what is being thrown around now is that, I'm gonna be get rid of because I'm not complying. I don't know what I should comply to. I don't know what orders I should be following other than the orders of the Lord. So, I'm not going to sit down and say, oh, an idle threat or a careless threat or not no gosso. I'm not going to say that because once it's been said and once it's being repeated, then as me say, either it gosso or it near gosso. I can't say much on what is happening with the case or whatever. Will not speak on it. I'm going through all Cherissa Smith. I'm going through all the channels that I'm supposed to go through. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But me just make sure I put it out there that I have received threats. Right? I have received threats, and I'm not taking any threats lightly. Right? Because I don't know whose orders I am supposed to be following or who I should be complying with, why my life is being threatened. So may I make sure I put it out there that I have received threats. It has been thrown around in the streets. Numerous talks have been made, and it has reached right back to me. So we just have to put that out there first and foremost. I am not afraid. Because nobody no bigger than God. Nobody no bigger than God. But I'm not going to hush it and keep quiet about it. All right?
So you hear what the mother have to say, right? And my take on this is I say this with no apology.
All right, so that was my homeboy.
That
was my homeboy there, Unstoppable. I got the clip over from him, which was taken from her website. To help us understand this whole story here, before we speak to the mother, is my good friend Queen Cleopatra. Queen, how are you doing, my dear? Unmute.
Hi, Junior. Thank you for having me this evening. I'm doing great. And, it's a pleasure joining you this evening for such a topic. I'm all about uplifting, inspiring. As you know, I represent ladies uplifting and inspiring. So I'm doing wonderful. Thank you.
Absolutely. Listen, Cleopatra, I'm happy that you could come in and put this whole story into perspective here for us. Before we speak to Ms. Berkeley, for the folks that's watching for the first time, just tell us some insight from the beginning, how this whole thing started.
And could you just repeat that, please, Junior?
Okay, all right. Yeah, so for people that's watching us, I see Queen is her video is stuck there a bit. Are you back with us?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
All right, cool. So I want to give people a perspective on this particular story here. I know you were the one who brought it to our top 5 crew, and we got in touch with Ms. Berkeley through you.
Right.
So give us some perspective of how this whole story started.
Okay, so as you know, anything happens in the Caribbean, Jamaica at least, it goes viral. So I saw the story. I watched her on a couple lives like you were showing previously. And, I felt compelled to contact her, reach out to her. She did not, give me any kind of cold shoulder, anything. She received my contact. She received me well, so to speak. And we started talking, we connected. And for some reason, it's so funny that it felt like we knew each other before. And, I would call her, check on her, just like I'm sure everybody else in the world has been doing. And we have spoken about things that, we have experienced in life overall. But like I said, as a lady, and we're talking about empowerment, I was like, would you be able to come on our show to give us more insight on what's actually going on, getting the information from the source. And then, as you know, Dion and I are closely linked. I was like, why not go on another platform where you could get the help as well so the word can go out there.
Right, right. And I appreciate that. And again, for the folks that's watching, we have Ms. Buckley who's going to be joining us in 5 minutes to talk about the current condition of Kayla and what transpired and what's happening right now. But help us understand this. Now, her daughter went out to party just as, I mean, teenagers, they go out, they hang out with their friends. From your understanding, what really happened, what transpired between that to have her now or what then being placed in a coma, beaten by a group, a gangster group of women? What's your understanding as to what happened?
Well, from a from what I've heard is that yes, she went to the party and whatever happened, it's alleged that she was looking at someone and they thought that why are you looking at me? Now, as you heard the story, just like we all did, they pounced upon her, they beat her, do all manner of evil to her. Now, as you know, with that being said, we also heard that she was laying on the ground for quite some time. And as you know, when anyone is injured, you have to be careful with, even moving them from point A to point B.
Right.
And as we've also heard that when she got to the hospital, she flatlined for a few minutes. And as you know, with that being said, if there's not blood circulating, then that can cause major damages to especially the brain, the heart, these tissues, because oxygen is what we need with the blood flowing. Now, with spinal cord injury, it's very delicate. It's a very crucial injury. And even in the initial stage, the main focus is to save life. So we're happy that the doctors were able to respond to that, and she's still with us. And after that, while she's recovering, there are other complications that can arise out of that, like, spasticity, bladder issues, pressure sores, and all of that. And, we're here to make sure that she gets the best care. And if Jamaica can't manage it, then, we're with her to get the special care that she needs wherever we can get that. So I'm behind her with that.
And Claire, you from a medical background, so you could speak to a lot about the the trauma that she went through.
Right.
Now, by she being, how long did they say that she was laying off before ambulance came, before she was taken to the hospital, and could that have definitely impacted her what happened to her after they being in a coma for all this amount of time? Could that correlate to the fact that she was on the ground for so long and was not tended to promptly?
Well, it could be from what I've heard. Like I said, I wasn't there. Allegedly, is that she was there for almost an hour. And yes, of course, it could have a detrimental impact on her health because we don't know what's happening. We don't know if there's any internal injury that will be causing like any bleeding or like, I mentioned earlier, any lack of blood flowing to the brain, because the spinal cord is connected to the brain and it sends signal to the brain for like motor responses, sensory responses, and all of that. So it could definitely cause a backlash on her health. It's very ticklish, but I'm happy that they did get her to the hospital in time and the doctors were able to act quickly.
Yeah, and guys, if you just started to watch the program here, this is a follow-up on a story that we had just a few weeks ago, where this young girl, Kayla, from Jamaica, went out to a party. Apparently, it's reported that some other female and her got in some well, not her specific, she looked at someone and the woman turned back and said, "Why are you looking at me for?" And Kayla responded, and that basically started the whole brawl, right? And
exactly.
and Queen, what was so freaking alarming about this thing right here is the fact that nobody jumped in.
Exactly. That's the part that was mind-boggling for me. Well, Jamaican party, you have man, woman, boy, and girl, everybody, even dogs.
Yeah.
Let's put it like that, right? And to see a young girl being attacked, where were the men for one? Like nobody even went over to say, look, gonna stop this, gonna break up this or something. I mean, in other words, stop this. What is this for? And even try to protect her because come on, 5-on-1, that's what we call murder, right?
Yeah.
5-on-1 is murder.
Yeah.
And nobody is so, that's the part that I think about all the times. Why is it that no one went to her rescue? Was it like a setup? I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm just thinking, I'm just wondering what could have been what could have been the issue that nobody went to her rescue? And also, Junior, the fact that she was laying there, nobody drove to the party. Come on. Or call for help, or that's the part that I can't understand. I really can't fathom that.
I heard that a lot of people who was there, they was there monitoring and videotaping the damn thing.
But then remember, when they asked for video tapes, nobody wanted to come out. It's like there was no tapes available, which was absurd.
This is crazy, guys. Again, we're waiting on Kayla's mom to come in because she's gonna come in live and tell us the story right here, how Kayla is doing, and what is transpiring now, which is freaking alarming. As we saw on the tip, she's being freaking threatened, which I don't understand it.
Exactly.
But I want to find out about the party scene in Jamaica, because you're from Jamaica, and somebody told me that that type of behavior, that type of thing is like, it happens. There's brawl, there's beef, there's fighting. Is that a normal thing?
Well, I mean, people go to party to enjoy themselves, Junior. Nobody shouldn't be going to party to be looking to fight anybody unless you really have beef with somebody prior to the party. You know what I'm saying? But people go to party to profile, technically, in Jamaica. Everybody dress up, everybody, who's going to show off their best dress, so to speak. And the flossing, that's what party is in Jamaica, the whole hype thing. Not necessarily going to party to fight. Yes, things do happen, but that's not really the norm. I don't believe.
Yeah, the whole dancehall scene, I don't know if, well, I'm not saying that people go there to beat up on people, but I don't know how people could normalize that by
That's
just seeing someone getting beaten up. I mean,
and not run into the rescue.
Like, for some, it would be shocking. For some, it would be like, what the hell? Jump in and try to pat the fire.
And exactly, and to the extent, because a little thing might happen and you shrug each other and push off a man or push off a girl. But come on, to the extent of what we heard that happened, and nobody was going to her rescue, that speaks volumes. That says something is wrong.
Yeah. Cleo, tell us what you heard, what you found out. Again, I know you're very close to the story as well. After Kayla were admitted to the hospital.
Kaylan.
Sorry, Kaylan.
Yeah.
What kind of treatment did she receive?
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure as to the intricacies as to the treatment, but I know, like, for spinal injury, there are certain medications that you give, and there are certain things that can happen, like, automatic dysreflexia, wherein if certain stimulus is triggered below the injury site, where I think she has a C2 or something like that injury, then that could cause the blood pressure to be very high and all of that. So I know she was on blood pressure medication, but thank God that now, from what I've heard the last time, she's off those blood pressure medications. So it's been regulated normally by her on her own. She's, well, I'll allow her mom to probably come and speak on that. She knows more than I do.
Yeah. We're waiting on the mom. She's going to be joining us very shortly to bring us up to speed with this particular story. Guys, I always say this, and I don't understand. I can never understand this, right? Okay, guys, they was getting a feedback. You guys still getting the feedback? I don't think they're getting the feedback still. Yeah, I can never understand this, right? That you at an event or whatever it is, something happened, an accident happened, or whatever the case might be, and instead of you using the knowledge, the know-how, or the technology, I know some people not going to rush to pick somebody up or CPR somebody, especially in this COVID times, which I understand. I don't expect anybody to go and give a CPR or try to lift her up and bring her, because people don't know. Sometimes they say you shouldn't move a person in this situation, but to take out your phone and start a videotape before you stand there and call 911, you are as guilty, because you didn't even try to help the situation. You didn't put yourself in a position to help the person. That little girl could have been your daughter. Could have been. She's somebody's sister. She is a person, right? And for the life of me, Queen, and everybody watching, I cannot understand that disrespect for humanity when people totally ignore the basic humanitarian obligation, and allow things like that to happen.
It's crazy.
We're talking about this story. I want to play this back again, Queen, because the mother did this story just a few days ago
Days.
and
Right.
posted it on her Facebook, and she said that she had been getting threats. And I want you to
And
respond.
that, and before you go real quick to the video, that's what I'm trying to say, or I was trying to say earlier, Junior, is that okay, she being attacked and nobody ran to her rescue. Now her mom is being threatened. What is that saying? What kind of relationship is that as it relates to the two different incidences? You know what I'm saying? Why is she being threatened now? What could that be? What could cause that? I'm not hearing you, Junior.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people saying as well that the mother is being being too vocal. Like she's coming out and she's speaking out, and she's being too vocal, and she's not showing the compassion, and she should have been taking the time that she used on social media to take care of her daughter. All kind of crazy nonsense like this stuff.
Hello, like what do they mean by that? She's not taking care of her daughter. Listen, this is someone who is being affected. Her child is the victim here. So what do people expect her to do? Like she has a voice, and that's what I'm here as a woman, standing up for women who we often have that power within, that voice, and we have it silent within. We need to get it out. What do they mean? She has a voice. She needs to speak. And she's pained. You understand? She's hurt. I'm not hearing you, Junior.
We were getting an echo, that's why I had to mute myself.
Okay.
I almost got into a Facebook back and forth fight with someone because they started to say under one of her posts, I think it was one of the shows that we did, why is she out there on social media? Why is she always out there and talking about this? What the hell they want her to do?
Until the same thing hits us, I can't even say the way how we would normally say it, but until it's on their doorstep or in their lap, then people will know how to react or how they will feel. They don't even know how they will react. Come on, we are all human. She is human, and nothing is wrong with coming out, because for even one instance where she came out and talked, if she's being threatened, she needs to come out. So just in case something happens to her, people can know, the police can know where to start, number one. And two, she's giving us update on what's going on with Kayla. I don't see anything wrong with that. And if she wants to vent, let her vent. She's just hurting. She's grieving.
Yeah, I totally agree. And she's so accessible. And the fact that she was able to go out there and speak about this and gain aware and put this awareness out there, a lot of people have been reaching out. And I think because of the fact that she's so vocal about it, probably that's why things expedited and these people got were arrested so quickly.
Exactly.
Because if she just sat back and she did nothing about it, then what would have really happened? It was probably would have been swept
underneath the rug. Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I don't understand that. So I had to compliment the mother for speaking out. So we're talking about this story, guys. A story that we ran here on the program just a few weeks ago. The mother, she's just tuning up her visual and audio to come on to give us an update on the story. But as we learned from this particular video right here, the mother is getting threats. Take a look at the video again that was submitted, that was posted on our Facebook page on the threat that she's receiving right now. Check this out.
In regards to my safety, and I'm making sure that I put it out there. you know, just in case. Because, you can't be too careful. I won't put myself in harm's way, but I won't take any threat lightly as well. Because I'm not gonna be the one to say, oh, nobody can do me nothing, or nobody can hurt me, or nobody can this, or nobody can that. Because once it's being said and once it's in the street and it's being talked, then either it goes so or it near goes so. And in the beginning, there was an advance being thrown around that I should drop this case and they'll take care of me and my family and Kayla. I didn't give any light to it. I ignored what was said. And recently, what is being thrown around now is that, I'm going to be get rid of because I'm not complying. I don't know what I should comply to. I don't know what orders I should be following other than the orders of the Lord. So, I'm not going to sit down and say, oh, an idle threat or a careless threat or nothing no go so. I'm not going to say that. Because once it's been said and once it's being repeated, then, as me say, either it go so or it near go so.
All right, guys. So there we had it. I mean, this is disgusting. On every single level. On every single level. This should have never happened from the beginning. Now, joining us right now to give us a perspective on the story and update on her daughter. She is back here on the program. Mom, Ms. Buckley, thank you so much for coming back here and joining us. We appreciate your time. And we appreciate your patience and your strength because you have been speaking out. You have been very vocal on this topic. First question to you, Mom. How is your daughter doing right now?
Wow. Hi, Junior and George. It's great to be back on the show again. Thank you for having me and giving a chance to highlight what is going through at the moment. Today I'm not I might be smiling, but I'm not as happy today. Kayla had another cardiac today, this morning. 5 minutes. Yeah. So that brings us to a total of 6 cardiac arrests within this 1 month and 1 week span.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay, that's sad news. So she came out of the coma, and tell us the day or the time that she came out. Was she responsive? Was she speaking? Tell us about that day and how long ago did she came out of the coma?
Wow. I think it's been over a week going into 2 weeks. I think I wasn't keeping tab on the days, actually.
Right.
But yeah, it's been more than a week, going into 2 weeks since she's yeah, over a week, much more than a week, I'm sure of that. Yes, she's responsive. She can blink, if you ask her anything, she can blink and stuff like that. So you know that she's hearing you and she has some sort of understanding.
What about her mobility, mobile skills? Is she able to move her hands or feet?
No, she's not. She can't move. She can't move her limbs as yet. But she's still doing if the reflexes are still there, where if you touch the foot bottom, the toes will move and things like that. She can feel. So that we know that there's some nerve endings still intact there.
What about
as you know, it's a C2 spinal injury.
Yeah. What about her cognitive abilities and her memory? Does she remember? Does she show any signs that she remember you or anybody else? Is she showing those signs?
Yeah, because if she responds when she hears my voice and thing like that. So yeah, I do think so. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Well, we've been talking with a friend there, Queen. She's on with us, and we was talking about it. Queen, I know that you are in the medical field. The fact that her feet, she has respond. She's responding. She can move her toe. Well, she when you tickle her foot, she has response there. Um, does that indicate to you that able to move mobilely again? Does that show any indication?
Okay, so with spinal cord injury, there are a lot of things that happen and may not be readily understandable by the regular public. Now, with the spinal cord injury, based on the C2 area, it's mostly related to like respiratory issues, but yes, it can affect the lower part of the body. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that she'll be tetraplegic or quadriplegic. It would have to be further down the C area, spinal area. So
Okay.
hers is further up in the neck. Now, if she does move, what can happen is what is called spasticity, meaning that her joints, her limbs can at intervals like move, and you're thinking that, oh, reflexes are coming back. So what happened when you're taking care, nursing intervention, is that you have to make sure you support the joints. Even if you're moving her, you have to make sure that you support these joints, because with spasticity, the patient can hurt themselves. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna be able to walk again. But with physical therapy, who knows? And with the Most High playing a part, miracles do happen.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes. 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 Uh, Mom, what are the doctors telling you in terms of her abilities? What are they saying to you?
Oh, based on the conversation we had today, it's just a waiting game because the answers are not coming. That because they really don't have the answers. What they do know that the spine was somewhat cut or severed partially, not entirely, and there's there's no real evidence to say that this caused it, that caused it, what caused it, because the surrounding tissues they're saying is showing no signs of trauma
Mm-hmm.
around the injury. So really and truly, it's unexplainable,
Mm.
right? So right, yes, it's because they're saying it's something that they haven't really seen, and it's weird. Basically, it's an unusual, very unusual injury.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like a waiting game. But what's happening now? Whenever they move her, she tends to go into cardiac because some sort of short circuit goes on with the spinal cord, and then the heart rate goes down until it stops. But this morning, no, they said it was unprovoked. So she wasn't being moved. She wasn't actually, they weren't doing anything to her when it happened this morning. So they really have no answers to say why she went into cardiac this morning.
Yeah. Cleo, could you medically explain what is happening here?
Well, to be honest, remember you have nurses and you have
Yeah.
doctors junior, and there are some things that is outside of the
Right.
nurse's scope, so to speak. So, like I mentioned, even I saw someone saying that moving her feet is a good sign. Yes, it is, but you have to remember with spinal cord injury, when she does move her foot, doesn't necessarily mean that it's her moving her foot off of her own. It could be spasticity, and spasticity can happen for as long as up to 2 years. So we may think that, oh yeah, that's a good sign, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's her who's actually doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So again with C2, it's I would say it is better than a C5, a C4, or a T1, whatever it is, because she has a better chance of moving again, so to
Right,
speak. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
there's a lot of things, because even with her being immobile, most of the times, we have to think about pressure sores. We have to think about, like, watching her bladder, because with C2, it affects the bladder as well. Okay. So you can have like a flaccid or a spastic bladder, wherein if with a spastic or flaccid bladder, that's very crucial, because it can cause her to go into automatic dysreflexia, where the pressure can start going back up again, and that's very crucial. We always hear that high blood pressure is a silent killer. So when these things happen, we have to be very careful, even with them moving her. They have to. It's a very technical um, task. They have to be
Mhm.
very careful, because like Miss Buckley said, they are not sure what's going on, because also in the initial stage you may have what is called a spinal shock, where edema occurs, and after that, depending on how long that takes to reverse, then
Mhm.
you can figure out whether it's an incomplete or a complete spinal injury. And I believe that in her case it's an incomplete spinal injury.
But she said that it happened today and they didn't even move her. It just was sporadic, like.
Mhm.
Well, right. One thing that with spinal injury can lead to, like, even stroke and other complications. So, it's a possibility.
This. Mom, what's the latest on the investigation? What's the latest on those that were incarcerated for this heinous crime? Did you get an update? Are they still going through an investigation?
Um, I can't speak on it, but you're still remanded.
Okay, that's remanded. Okay. And listen, every time I hear that story, I just get like a headache, eh? Because I just keep thinking about, as parents, that is the worst case scenario. And Miss Buckley, every time I look at you, you're just so freaking strong. I don't know where you get the strength from. I don't know how you able to talk about this, and sometimes you smile, and I know it's a way how you deal with it, but
Yes.
I it's a strength, because I don't know how I would have reacted. And I always put myself in your position. I have a son, I have a daughter too. And boy, I tell you, I don't know how I would have reacted or how I would have acted, but you seem so cool. You're just going out, you're just so, updating everyone. You're going about this whole process. I mean, it's not a question, but I guess you could help us deal with, get some of the strength that you are dealing with. How do you get those energies to keep going and doing this every day?
As my sister said when I was on Simsol, she said, you never know how strong you are until you have to be strong.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm really I'm trusting God. That's it. Because if the doctors can't fix it and machines can't fix it, because they say there's nothing they can do surgically, um, man can't fix it, machines can't fix it, then who's gonna fix it? Nobody but God. So I'm just really trusting God. So,
Right.
and if I'm gonna trust God, then I can't be trusting God and be worrying at the same time.
Yeah.
So
I have a question for you,
right.
Miss Buckley. Is it
Yeah,
okay if
go,
I
go ahead,
get
go
a
right
chance
ahead.
to
Go
ask
right
her a
ahead.
question, Junior? With that being said, because I'm concerned as a stranger per se, but I'm a mother myself, and with what's going on, do you believe that if they don't have the resources, have you gotten a second opinion on this issue, or are you contemplating getting her elsewhere to see, if they can have a different diagnosis, so to speak, in terms
Um,
of,
well, when I spoke to the doctor today, I told her that I'll be contacting some to get other opinions, other doctors to get other opinions. I'll be digging up all the files I can dig up, and I welcome all the help from anybody who can dig up some files.
Mhm.
Because guess what? Sometimes it's not book, it's practice. because that's what I told her too. I said sometimes some things are unorthodox and are not book, but they work. So I'm just open because they themselves are searching for answers, right? Although they're a very good team, I must say. But there's always room. You understand? There's always room. We can out there's we can try. We can just keep trying. So, any neurologists out there, any orthopedic doctors out there that,
Mhm.
can shed some light on what is happening, then we welcome all the help because we really do need the help because we can't really just sit. I'm not comfortable just sitting and waiting, basically, right?
Yeah, because in the meantime,
Um,
things can get worse too.
Yeah.
exactly. And they're gonna put in the pacemaker. To it's not a fix. It's not a fix as I was told, but at least it will help somewhat in in trying to stop the cardiacs. You understand? It
Right.
won't prevent one, but it will help. It will help in some way. So whatever help, no matter how small it is, I'm going for it.
Yeah. And if again we reaching out because we do still have a GoFundMe page, and we also learned
Yes.
that there was a fake GoFundMe page, and you got that. I
Yeah,
hope
man.
you dealt with that
Yeah,
and you
man.
got.
That was shut down immediately. That was not shut down immediately. We got that one shut down immediately
It's sad that
after
people.
we
It's sad
realized it was up.
it's sad that people has use situation like this to do something so
Yeah,
that
people will be people. The Bible says the heart of men are desperately wicked. So if they did this to Kayla, I don't see what else they won't do.
yeah. So we'll post the GoFundMe page because there's still a lot of assistance. The last time you was here again, mom, you was speaking about the MRI was waiting on her. Did they get
Yeah,
a
man,
chance?
the MRI was done. That is how we know what type of injury she has. The
Right.
MRI was done, and that is how we know that she has a C2 spinal injury. But there's a lot more to the C2 than we actually know, and that
Right.
is what we're trying to figure out. So that's why I'm welcoming all the specialists in the world to
Yes.
please, pull in and see if we can find a solution.
And then you have to remember
Please.
to audience is that, well, who knows, who don't. Just one other thing I wanted to interject is that with spinal cord injury, it is related to cardiac arrest. So even though they're saying they're not sure what's causing it, it is definitely linked because what happened most times we see bradycardia, which is low heart rate. They're not breathing at their heart rate is not at the optimum pace at it as it is, and it is also linked to spinal cord injury. So it's nothing that is foreign per se. It is possible.
Yeah. Again, guys, we're reaching out to everyone to
Right,
assist
right here.
whatever.
And
Go ahead.
the
Go
thing
ahead.
is,
Go ahead.
they know that it's related to the spinal
Mhm.
injury. They know that is what is causing it, but what they're trying to figure out is the spinal injury itself,
Okay, got
right?
you. Okay.
So yeah, so they do know what's causing it. They do know that there's some short circuit going on. They do know that the injury is causing all of the respiratory problems because she's still on a ventilator, 100% dependent on a ventilator.
Right.
Still, right? But what the spinal injury itself is like a mystery, and that is it.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, and I just got a message from someone on my WhatsApp, and I just directed them to you, Miss Berkeley. They said that they want to help. They also have contact with someone in the medical field, so it might be a financial support as well. And that's
Awesome.
that's what it's
Right.
about. It's about helping. It's about reaching out. Because as I tell my viewers every time, I mean, it's a sad situation, but I feel like in a way, it could have happened to anybody. It could have happened to any one of us, right? And no matter where you are, and in situation like that, I think the community need to reach out. It's a sad situation, and I hope everyone involved, everyone that was involved in bringing your daughter to this, get the justice. But before we even get to justice, we have to think about her and how we could help her.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes. That's
Mhm.
what I'm focused on.
Yes, that's what.
Come.
focus on at the moment. And I'm getting texts, I'm getting messages. I'm sure you're getting a lot of messages as well, because people are on my WhatsApp, and I'm sending out your information to them on the WhatsApp and the
Yeah, man, no problem.
to them as well, so they could assist. Gianna Winter Fun Day. Oh, mom, what the video that we was playing earlier, and the shocking reality is now that you are getting a level of threats.
Yes, I have received some indirect threats of persons discussing how to get rid of me.
Wow.
But you know what? God is able. And I don't take any threat lightly, because I don't take any threat lightly. But I'm trusting God, and I know that He has my back. And I'm being cautious as well, because no matter what, you still have to use wisdom.
Yes.
When you're operating. So, I'm just taking my time, being vigilant and cautious, and taking check of everything that's going on in my surroundings, and going through the proper channels, to secure myself. So
that's
It's
right.
so sad though, Miss Buckley and Junior
Yeah.
and audience, is that you're going through grief right now, wherein instead of people coming together, even the perpetrators, they should be even rallying around, irrespective that they're behind bars, sending out their, sympathy, empathy, so to speak, irrespective. Instead of that, people are talking about a threat. That's ridiculous.
And I can't understand that. I can't wrap my head around that. I don't even want, I don't even want to give them much time of the day much to talk about them, because I think
I know.
Right. That's what I do.
Yeah, focus on recovery, full recovery,
Yes.
assistance,
Getting the help. Yes, you're
getting
right.
help. I think that is very, very, very important. But Ms. Buckley, I thank you one more time for coming on and updating us. I wanted to do this since last week, because our audience has been clamoring and asking about your daughter. They really have a vested interest in
I do understand.
her success and her wellness and getting better. So I appreciate you coming back and updating us on there. I want you to continue to speak out and continue to update the audience. And whatever we could do on our end, we will continue to do. And whatever assistance, and we're reaching out to anyone in the medical field who may have ideas, or who may have, something to add to the conversation that could help in a positive way, to please contact
anything to add.
Or if they can even come up with a charity that could help her here overseas, where our dreams are big, and we're thinking that somebody, if they know and they can help in the best way that they can, we would appreciate it.
Absolutely. Ms. Buckley, once again, I thank you so much. Anything else you want to say before we wrap up?
Yes, guys, remember the GoFundMe page is organized by Angela May Kelly. Only one GoFundMe. There's Andre from Loyal Squad in the UK doing collections. JN, the Brixton branch, Elephant and Castle branch, they give 50% off on transactions if you're donating to Kayla. There's the Facebook fundraiser by Tammy Faye. There's the NCB account, 134324643. There's the JN account, 20945292120. The Cash App is #, that is the pound currency sign, Justice for Kayla.
Right. And all the information there, it probably was quick, but we are gonna copy this and put this inside of the caption for the program, so you guys could go and click and support. Whatever little you could do will go a very long way, and we're going to continue to update everyone on the story. Mom, we thank you again for coming on and chatting with us. We wish you and your daughter all the best, and again, we are part of the family, so we're going to keep checking in on you. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. All right, guys, let's take a quick break, right? And when we come back, we wrap up, and I have some giveaways as well. Don't move. We will be right back. You're watching Ridealong Live.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message.
All right, and we're back. I gotta say thank you so much, Queen, for joining us here and giving us your medical expertise on this topic. I think I should have you around a little more often.
We're now family. Junior. So anytime. I mean,
you're officially a part of the family now.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you. We appreciate you so much, and we'll keep in touch as well. Queen Cleopatra, I want you to give folks an update as to where they could find you, because you do have a program that you do as well. Where could people find you? Let's see.
So yeah. So it's Ladies Uplifting and Inspiring. We are on YouTube. So if you type in Ladies with a colon and then Uplifting the and sign Inspiring. We're also on Instagram. It's Ladies _
Yes.
Uplifting _ Inspiring. And we're also on Facebook, Ladies Uplifting and Inspiring. And we're trying to build our brand. You know, we have different special guests, you know, that we host on our show on a weekly basis on Fridays, normally at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. However, this Friday we're giving, you know, a different style where we have 3 shows this Friday. One is at 4:15 p.m. with attorney Sekou Clark, and you're going to hear about his journey as an attorney. And then at 6:15 we have 2 special guests, one from out of Germany, one from Jamaica. They're 2 reggae artists, Rasgodi and Sevad. And our regular program time at 8:15. And again, it's this Friday, December 18. It's going to be with, you know, life lessons with Anthony Davis and life coach Nicola Lopez. So guys, as you hear, we're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
Yes.
Each week Fridays at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We're going to continue to share the link and continue to share the love and tell people about your program and where they could find you. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, Junior. It's a pleasure.
Anytime.
Okay.
Guys, so L.A. Phillip, Dr. L.A. Phillip, thank you so much, Doctor. I appreciate you all so much. Guys, we have to, as a family, and that's why I preach every time. We have to, as a family, help each other, right? I really wanted to do that update with Miss Berkeley because, for one, she's not out of the woods. I saw some posts that was saying that her daughter Kayla was out of the woods and she's fine. No, she's not.
Yeah.
She has to get fitted with a pacemaker to regulate her heartbeat. It is not a good situation. She's still out of the coma, but she's not out of the woods as yet. So she still needs a lot of help, a lot of support, medical assistance, and she, you know what I mean? So if anyone in a position to assist, to help in any way, I'm going to post the number on the show. I want you guys to help, please. I know it's hard times for everyone, but this one needs your attention as well. All right, guys. So as I said from the top of the program, you know, we launching just in time for Christmas. Ridealong is launching its new consumer brand of headphones, right? It's the Rider's Song headphone. And I want to give these headphones away to some of our top viewers, right? I want to give some of these headphones away to some of our top viewers. Remember, they're headphones and they're also earbuds, right? So we have the headphones and we have the earbuds. So I'm wearing, see, and it folds up nice like this. So I'm wearing one of my favorite. And I don't know if I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna name these headphones. I'll give it a name of some top viewer. That's gonna be the name on the box. Right? I'm gonna do something like that. So I'm gonna give away one of these headphones on Friday. But in order to win the headphones on Friday, you have to watch the program today, because I'm gonna give you a keyword today, tomorrow, on Thursday. right? Probably you could join me on this. Probably you could help me out with this, Queen. So here's what I'm gonna do, Queen. Right,
Let's do it. Let's do it.
right. So here's what I'm gonna do. Let me bring up your audio and bring down the background a bit.
Okay.
Right. All right. All right, Queen. So here's what I'm gonna do. Right. So these headphones, again, the Rider's headphones, is a great Bluetooth headphone.
I love it.
One of the
It's
best
cute.
Bluetooth headphone you could have.
Right.
It has a very long range. It's touch sensitive, so while you have it on, I could up my volume by just moving my finger up
Out.
or down. It is
Stylish.
amazing. Yeah, it's really, really, really sick with sensitivity, and it control all your music. But what I love about this, especially with my favorite option, you might like that one too, right? You might like that one too. But I had to do this because I think that I like gadget and I like technology. And
Right.
we have the speaker. You see, so this is the blue. This is actually the earbuds right there inside here. So you could wear the earbuds in your ear just as regular, right?
Right. Right.
Or you could just put the earbuds inside of the caddy, and there's a speaker right there,
Okay.
and you just jam to it,
Okay.
and with the music, you just pump it up.
You're very creative and innovative, though, Mr. George. I love it. It's
That
different.
I love this. This is me. I wanted to share some of the things that run through my head every day. So this, I know people are gonna love this one. So I want to give
Right.
away. One of these. And also I gotta say that with this headphones is fully water resistance, and they all have the option of powering up your phone. So it's actually a power pack as well.
Charger. Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Wow.
power charge as well. So your phone could never go
Hey,
dead.
they're not getting anything normal around here. Hello.
It's riders. It's riders, right? It's riders.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm gonna give away this headphones, and I'm gonna give you guys a keyword today, right? I'm gonna give you guys a keyword today. The keyword today is drum roll, please. The keyword today. The keyword today, ladies and gentlemen, is all. The
Okay.
keyword for today is all. ALL. Tomorrow, I'm going to give you guys another keyword. All right. Pay attention. Tomorrow, I'm going to give you guys another keyword. But the keyword today is all. ALL. Simple enough, right?
Yeah.
Simple.
Very simple. Extremely simple. All.
All.
Just right along. All. Come on. Let's go.
That's all, right? So you have to watch it because we're gonna actually make a sentence. So today, tomorrow, and Thursday, you have to watch the legal the program tomorrow with myself, Immigration
okay.
Now, with the Winter Fun Day. I will give you another keyword. Thursday we give you another keyword. Friday we give you another keyword, and the first person who put all the words together to make that sentence, you would win one of these. In
So
fact,
when are you giving it away? Friday, right?
Friday. They get to choose which one. They could choose anyone, whichever one.
Okay. So are you going to give them a time on Friday for them to give you
on
the
Ridealong.
answer?
They have to watch Ridealong on Friday. They have to watch Ridealong on Friday.
I'm watching too because I love winning. So but I think say me not in it.
Nah, you in it, man. You in it. You're in it. 100%. I'm looking for. I had the mask because we're giving away everyone that get the headphone. Also, it comes with the rider's mask because we want to make sure that everyone stays safe, right? So there you go. You have the rider's mask, and it comes in the package. We urge everyone to wear their mask, practice social distancing, and stay safe in this COVID times. Okay, so the keyword today, guys, is all. 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 Tomorrow, Deanna Winter Fun Day is going to give you another keyword. One more keyword tomorrow, and somebody is going to win on Friday. So your keyword today is all. The keyword today is all. ALL. And on Friday, we give you another keyword. And voila, you win. Just as easy as that. All right.
Yep, you're a winner.
If you want to find out more information on the Riders song, the Riders headphones, the Riders Bluetooth, you can check out Riders, spell RYDERS. Sorry, Riders, RYDER songs.com. Again, it's ridersound.com. Right? Check it out. Great gift for Christmas as well. Queen Cleopatra, thank you so much. I appreciate your time hanging with me for the whole hour and 12 minutes.
Not a problem, Junior. Thank you so much for having me as well, and your viewers, accepting me here. It's a platform that I love. There's a lot of great shows that you put on, and I listen to them. Not all, but whenever I can, I do tune in.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know you're going to be watching tomorrow and Thursday and Friday as well.
Most definitely, yes.
I'll catch you tomorrow, Queen. We'll keep
Okay, Junior, have a pleasant night.
All right, thank you so much. Guys, we also want to thank our sponsors for making sure that we could do these programs. We got to big up My Grenada Box. Yeah, that's mygrenadabox.com. Check it out right now at mygrenadabox.com. mygrenadabox.com. I know some of you guys are homesick. Yeah, you're homesick and you want some goodies, some sweet treats, black cake, 21 items on the mygrenadabox.com. Pure Grenada goodness. A taste of home for Christmas. Check it out, the mygrenadabox.com. That's mygrenadabox.com. Also, got to big up the $25,000 bingo. $25,000 bingo from Megaforce Promotion. It's only $20 and you could win up to $25,000. Don't get any better than that. Tickets only $20. And that's Sunday. That's Super Sunday. Sunday, the 20th of December. Just in time for Christmas, man. Just in time for Christmas. Hey, are you looking for a professional video production that stream, service, recording, and a whole lot more? You got to check out Ridealong Productions. Call us at 718-701-5720. That's 718-701-5720. Professional video production and streaming, wedding, parties, all of this good stuff. Give us a call, 718-701-5720, or inbox us, Ridealong Family, on Facebook. Don't forget, guys, it's all about Rider's Song. Rider's Song, hello world. It's a brand new, spanking new series of headphones and Bluetooth. It's the best song, man. Over 4 hours of listening. Water resistance. You have your charger on board. You have your earbuds. It is so amazing. It's so amazing. Check out the Rider's Song right now. The website is ridersong.com. That's ridersong.com. And if you want to order just in time for Christmas, you have to order today, tomorrow, by Friday. Just get it just in time for Christmas. You got to order at ridersong.com. It would ship next day. You'll get it in time for Christmas. You wrap it up nicely, put it under your Christmas tree. Voila. It's a unisex gift. Unisex. Men love it. Women love it. Everybody love headphones. Get it right now at ridersong.com. That's ridersong.com.
Everybody's turn. Go in there, show them who we are. That's when you roll. Your enemies, they must tremble. Your enemies, they must tremble. Yo, that's when you roll. Everything has to humble. Everything has to humble.
Hey, I got some good news for you. Looking for a passionate immigration lawyer with experience that spans over 2 decades? Someone trusted that served immigrant families just like yours? Well, look no more. Now you can benefit from her personal and professional experience. Diane Winter Funding. Schedule a consultation now and get assistance with your immigration journey. Specialize in adjustment of status, B1 business visa, B2 visitor's visa, consular processing, deportation defense, naturalization, and more.
Give us a call today at 813-815-3529. That's 813-815-3529 or online at winterimmigration.com. Attorney Dione Winter Funday. Law done differently.
You're constantly thinking of food, but sometimes you just don't want to cook or want something a little different. That's when you call Tasties, preparing meals that you really love. Tasties, our mouth-watering food, would have you coming back every day. But hold on, we only prepare meals Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for now. Call early because we have a lot to serve and we would love to serve you. Tasties, we prepare the meals you love to eat. From macaroni pie to baked chicken, provision dumpling and saltfish, stewed chicken, curry chicken, baked chicken, rice and peas, salads, and more. Please call for daily menu. Call 425-0624 or 403-0411. You can pick up your meals from us or we deliver it to you. Tasties, food that's delicious.
Are you thinking of a Grenadian Christmas but unable to travel? Well, we've got the next best thing to being home for Christmas with the My Grenada box, specially packaged with lots of Grenadian goodies to help remind you of the taste of home. Having a My Grenada box is easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit our website at mygrenadabox.com. Click to make your purchase and voila! In just a few days, it's at your doorstep. My Grenada Box, a taste of Grenadian goodness.
I spend my life away, but this is where I wanna be. My little piece of the ocean is all I need. If it was up to me, I'll never leave.
This is Ridealong Live, where everyone has a story to tell.